All right, let's get a quick check now. What's playing out with coffee? We see coffee remains one of the world's most popular beverages and a key commodity in global trade. However, we've seen recent trends now with a divergence between global and domestic prices. For the month of March alone, we see coffee is down over 1%. Let's bring in Toju Megson now, analyst with the FDC. Hello, Toju. Great to have you.
Good afternoon, Laddie. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so why are we seeing this divergence there with the global price of coffees and domestic prices in Nigeria?
I mean, there are definitely varying impacts to that. The three that I'll definitely highlight for you would be inflation, supply chain issues, and the currency fluctuation. So in regards to inflation, we already know that with high inflation rates, there'll be high prices for goods that we definitely know in Nigeria. We're accustomed to that. In regards to the currency fluctuation, when it comes to the naira and the dollar, the naira being weaker against the dollar, that doesn't really help in regards to when we're trying to source for imports and pay for imports. And lastly, in regards to the supply chain issues, local supply chain issues such as transport costs, storage, and distribution challenges. This has an effect on the price of domestic goods, which obviously increases the price of coffee for us, even though that remains stable on the global market. This will obviously lead to shortages and lead to increased cost of coffee.
All right, so what are you seeing going forward? Do you think the prices will somehow meet in the middle at some point?
Well, I feel like they will. Well, the global and the domestic price, I don't think they will meet at some point, just based off, again, like I said, the fact that we have to import the good itself and source it from internationally, would have to pay more in regards to the tariffs put on these goods, the cost of transporting these goods. So retailers will obviously have to account for those prices, or those costs anyway, when they're dictating their prices domestically.
All right, thank you so much. That was Toju. Toju was telling us about what's playing out with coffee prices. Toju Megson, analyst, financial directors company. Thank you for coming on today.